Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on Game Nights. I am your host and your keeper of monsters, Savvy. That's Savvy Seaworth on the internets, and we're here to play Monster of the Week. Before we do a couple of quick things, you just watched our pre-roll video highlighting all of the scheduled shows, anyway, that we have. The music is so loud in my ears, and I don't know why I didn't notice it till I started talking. All of our shows are on there. If you're live with us on Twitch, you can find our schedule down below our faces on our drop page. If you are with us on YouTube sometime in the future, you can find it pinned to our Twitter, which is Game Nights with 2 G's and a K. You can also find it in our Discord, pinned to our GGK Shows channel. So lots of places, or you can just go to our Twitch page. And I encourage you to, because you could hit a follow button and a subscribe button. Let's see. Do I need to announce anything else? Our next show, our next regularly scheduled show after this one will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Tabletop Tuesdays is back, and they're playing Cthulhu, and it's awesome. And my favorite announcement to make, we have merch now. We have a merch store. If you are live with us on Twitch right now, it is on the first thing on our drop page, right below us. You can also follow the link that was just put in the chat, but it's through Stream Elements, merch.streamelements.com/game nights. You can buy all sorts of t-shirts and tank tops, the hot selling item, tank tops. Everybody wants the freaking tank tops, which I love. Some hoodies, some mugs, some phone cases, stuff with our logo on it, as well as some other ridiculous things we have said on the channel, such as roll for smut and do it if you're nasty, and Buy Fly and Ready to Die, the creator of which is here with us today. Because as you can see, we have a guest that's going to be playing with us. So starting with our wonderful guest, Morgan, I'm going to let these fine folks around me introduce themselves and tell you who they are and who they are playing today. And in Morgan's case, you can tell them as much or as little as you would like.
Hi, I'm Morgan, also Imaginatrix on the internet. I do cosplay and dress up as stuff, and if you like that stuff, you can follow me. And today I am playing a demon, and that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. You can find me here a couple nights a week, including next time I'll be on here will be this Thursday, because it's an Elegant Magics week. Woot woot! More shenanigans to be had. Lots of brunch. Lots and lots and lots of brunch, which inevitably means shenanigans, at least in Elegant Magic's case. Come check that out, 8 o'clock Eastern on Thursday. Today, I'm playing Isabel. Isabel is the Mundane. And, well, she's about to go yell at a man who stood her up about 30 years ago.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup. I'll be playing Abby Wanzer tonight. She was an expert, is now a hex, very smart, and about to figure out how to get someone in and out of a hellmouth. After this, you can watch LB Hackemup. We are playing Playthings of the Gods, where perhaps the players might start to be played with by the gods. So we'll see. I'm always on Twitter. Check out my Twitter for all the things. I'm going to be on a small hiatus for a couple weeks for moving stuff, but this week is pretty normal up until Friday, so cool.
Hi everyone, I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Sundays, either playing in games or running them. I run Neon Souls every Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We're playing Cypher System in a cyberpunk game. And then Saturdays, I run alternating games, Saturday night's Apocalypse, we're playing Shotguns and Sorcery, which is another Cypher hack at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. It's kind of loosely based on the Prince of the Apocalypse campaign for D&D. And then Alternating Saturdays, which we just had a game of last night. Saturday night Star Power, we're playing Overarms, which is sort of a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure inspired tabletop game. And it's getting real good. A lot of drama going on. We're kind of heading in very quickly to a finale area kind of zone for season 1. So definitely come check that out for our epic conclusion there. And tonight I will be playing Win Crowley, who is the wronged right now. Is about to go to hell.
Again.
Yeehaw. I want 2 Texas there. I'm going to lay off that.
Very Texas. Yeah, and you know who I am. I'm Savvy. I run this game.
I don't know why the yeehaw broke me, but it did.
Oh, and as you can see, that was the other thing I was going to say. As you can see, Rob is currently not home, so he is not able to play with us today. But he will be back next time. So we have to do kicks for Rob. Good job, everyone.
Hashtag kicks for Rob. Get it
We do
trending.
kicks for Rob every time he's not here, or every time he's not on camera, or every time it's funny, which is every time. Pick it up. All right. Kick it up is what I'm gonna say now.
Kick it
Instead of kicks for Rob. Okay. Hashtag kick it up. All right. Are you guys ready to play a game?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get that good mystery music going. All right. Last time on Slaying 101, it was drama full, I would say. The hunters received a late night phone call from Ranger Tilly in a panic, warning them that Mutt, everyone's favorite National Park Ranger, had been shot. Tilly pleading for their help, and through some scientific refactoring of some devices and some DIY surgery, you were able to remove the shrapnel from Mutt's chest and discover that the bullets had been laced with silver and were slowly poisoning him. While Abby and Isabel took Mutt back to the Haven and called his sister, who ended up being a great asset to them, considering she's a surgeon. And a little magical herself. When Hinks and Tilly went into the woods to track down the were-cougars that they thought had done the shooting, only to find them all dead and with the scent of demons on them. So, Hinks returned to the Hellmouth with the others in tow to discover some of his equipment out of place and footage of everybody's favorite red-headed fury, Angula, inspecting the Hellmouth and waving to the camera. And so we are going to pick up shortly after that. When you had wanted to try to track Angula down and see where she had been.
Yeah.
Hinks is here for your purposes. He is going to start working on building this suit.
Oh, Buddy's keeping him company too, isn't he?
And yeah, but I forgot Buddy was here. Buddy's gonna keep him company. So you want to try to track down Angula? How you do this? Let's start there. How you do this? Who go with you?
Yeah, so
Not
we
going
have.
alone.
Who's going with me again? Was it Isabel?
Isabel.
Okay.
Isabel.
Yeah, so we had followed Wynn had tracked down, followed the scent in wolf form through, like, to the edge of the park when we got to town. So I think it's just going to try to pick up where he lost the trail and see if we can find her that way.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you roll. Just go ahead and roll to investigate.
Okay.
just to
Now
see
I
if
got
we
a
can-
couple of things at play here.
Yes, you always
Um,
do.
I've got for my wronged playbook, I know my prey, so I get +1 ongoing when knowingly investigating, pursuing, or fighting the breed
Yes.
of monster that caused my loss.
Angula is that.
And then I also have my sacred oath. I get +1 to any rolls that directly help achieve my goal. Any rolls that help. I don't think I said that right, but I
That's
get
fine.
+1 when I'm doing something to keep my oath to the order.
And what's your oath?
To hunt down monsters.
Okay, I should not have let you make it that broad. Yeah, sure.
No,
have
it's
both.
not that. It's not that broad. Well, I could read the entire thing. It's like
No,
fucking
I don't want
paragraph.
you to do that. I think I let you have both last week, so
Okay.
yeah.
And then I
sure.
get
Why-
+1
I mean,
because
it's-
I'm an animal when I'm looking things.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Which helps because I have a 0 for sharp, so that puts it at a +3.
All right. While Val is figuring their shit out, everybody drink some water for the chat.
Okay. That's a
Creed,
10.
drink some water.
He just wants to be on camera real bad.
All right, that is a full success. So you can ask 2 questions if you want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna narrate this as you follow in the trail successfully.
You're doing from the investigate list, right? Or investigate a mystery? Or
Yeah,
was it...
you can ask from the list, or you can just ask
Okay.
2 general
Well,
questions.
One of the 2 questions is where did it go? So I think
Right.
I'll go with that first.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. You sniff her out fairly easily. Yeah, you're a wolf again.
I think because we're going to be going through town,
Doggo.
one was something a little less suspicious, like a lab
Okay.
or a
so
bloodhound.
Isabel and her black lab. Are you wearing the hat?
No.
Because it will take you much longer to get there because a lot of people are going to want to stop you and take pictures.
Pet the dog wearing a hat.
The dog that's wearing a hat.
No, wants to blend in again.
Okay. So Isabel and a black lab. You make your way out into Cedar Grove and downtown. When you follow the scent fairly easy around a bunch of humans. There aren't many demons usually in downtown Cedar Grove, much less furies. So you follow the trail of Angula to the front door of a familiar bar. The Centurion, where Sally bartended. Where you had your birthday. Where you would all go for drinks.
Win says in dog form.
Where you haven't been since the day of Sally's will reading.
Is this the place?
Yeah, she's in there.
All right. It's more of a
Fucking asshole.
It's a student hangout. I understand if you might not be your thing, but
Well, it's Sal's place. She's just throwing it and rubbing it in our face now.
oh. Well, that's just rude.
We should go and say hi then.
Are you my comfort animal, or are
I'm
you
gonna
going to?
give me a second.
All right.
Pads over around the corner of the building to the alleyway and transforms back and comes walking out, adjusting his hat.
And now when Crowley is seen going to the bar with the university's librarian,
Not gonna think about that too much.
I am. All right, the 2 of you make your way into the Centurion Win, a familiar place for you. There are not that many people in here. Because I'm calling this early-ish. the next day is daytime now on Saturday because we're about to skip a few days anyway. And there aren't a lot of people in here, but you do see almost immediately towards the back of the bar at a pool table, shooting pool by herself, whiskey tumbler sitting on the edge of the table. Angula.
I assume she sees us when we come in.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel walks over, picks up a pool cue. Well, I hope you have money because you're about to lose.
All right. I like your style. What's your game?
Straight billiards is fine. I don't suppose you know any of the old French games?
I think you'd be surprised. Hi, Win. You gonna say hello?
Hey, Angie.
So, what brings you here? Want a drink? I guess it's a little early for you.
Probably Lil.
I'm gonna see if this place has any decent wine. She'll go over and look for a decent glass of white wine, which, if anyone kept up with what Sally was buying in the day, she'll be pleasantly surprised.
For Sid's purposes, they did. It's all the same stuff. Yeah, you can get a decent glass of wine. For not that expensive, actually.
All right, this is actually quite a little jam. I did not know they had that list. I'm coming here more often.
So what you doing here?
It's become my favorite place in town. Oh, having a drink, practicing my game.
Why are you in Cedar Grove?
Because I like it here.
Thought we made it pretty clear last time that you weren't welcome around here.
Well, that's never stopped me before. What are you gonna do? Cast a spell on me?
Low blow.
I'm sorry, I understand there's a little bit of a history here, but I'm not up to date on everything.
Her daddy is one of the reasons why I can't do magic right now.
He's not my daddy.
Right.
Sugar daddy, maybe.
I'm gathering this daddy is a demon daddy?
Name's Zathron. So what's the deal with the extracurriculars out in the preserve?
Oh, you figured it out way faster than I thought you would.
It wasn't that hard to figure out. It was sort of on the nose.
Yeah, I got a little lazy there at the end. I should have taken the rest of them out of the woods before I slaughtered them, but you know.
What brought you to slaughtering a bunch of innocent lycanthropes?
Oh, well, they weren't innocent by any means. But, I was done with them.
So, you made them attack Mr. Danson?
Oh, I didn't make them do anything. They were perfectly willing.
Why? You still haven't answered why.
Because it's fun to see your face like this.
So you're just back in town to fuck with us then?
Maybe.
And it's the whole business with the Minotaur.
What about it?
You're awfully busy.
I get bored easy.
You know, if we run into you somewhere more private, you're not walking away.
You say so.
I'm done here.
All right, I'll finish my drink. Oh, so good. You can't get a 75 here. I would say it was a pleasure to see you, but obviously there's a lot of unpleasantness going on. So, I'll just say this. Get a better lie next time. Nobody does that many things and doesn't have a through line on it. I don't know quite what it is yet, but I will.
Well, I'm sure if anybody can figure it out, it's you. Come back if you want to play. I got money to burn.
Can I do... Tell me if this would work. I have a new move called Inspired Guesswork.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's take a look.
Well, it does say, so it's once per mystery, you can observe a monster in action. You may investigate a mystery to discover its powers, motivations, or weaknesses. It works even if what you are asking about was not displayed. Having, talked with her, would that count? It's working it out by deduction or guesswork.
I think...
With, Wynn laying out all the things that she'd been involved in.
I was gonna say when you observe a monster in action, you might need a little bit more, but this is kind of how she does. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it. All right. All right, so you do have to roll.
So roll sharp.
Yeah, investigate a mystery. That's a cool move.
I know, right? It's a 9.
Okay. Yes, you can ask one thing, I guess. Let's see. That's a mixed success.
Is this something I can help with?
I guess you were directly involved in the conversation. Yeah.
I'd like to try.
Certainly. Let's go ahead and roll plus cool.
Does this involve investigating or hunting the creature? Would I get the +1 bonus for that?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead just because this is Isabel sort of directly trying to figure out what her motivations are.
I've been waiting for us to go against a demon, so I'm going to milk this move to,
That's fine,
to
yeah.
death.
All of the demon things.
That's what it's for.
It's another 10.
Okay, so yeah, that would be an 11 for Isabel, because you had +2, right? Not that it matters, but...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
a +2.
That's a full success. So yeah, you can discover... What would you like? Its powers, its motivations, or its weaknesses?
So I get 1 or 2?
So I'm not going to pull from... The way the move is written, essentially getting its powers, motivations, or weaknesses replaces the asking the question.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So you can pick one of those.
I'm gonna go
which one?
motivations.
Okay.
How all these sort of things that seem like they're not connected are connected.
Okay. And so I'll say for the helping win, probably on the way out, you maybe clue Isabel
Grill
in
him.
a little bit more if you
Give
are
me everything
if you're
on,
willing to
Yeah,
do
I mean,
that. About the
Wynn will
history, which
tell
Sid
her
knows.
everything. Yeah.
So we don't have to go through all of that. But yeah, so Wynn kind of clues you in on everything, and you start to put together. It seems like, especially lately, wherever Angula is going, whatever she is doing, she is always trying to sort of insinuate herself into the life of somebody, whether they're human or monstrous or a demon, right? Because she said in the past that she works with Zathron and stuff, of somebody in a place of power. A lot of those happen to be recently in Cedar Grove or connected to people from Cedar Grove. So, you can draw the conclusions you would like from that, and then also the fact that you now have footage of her inspecting the Hellmouth. And we've got a chat redemption. All right. Thanks, Mecca. We've got this is our new redemption that I just added a couple of weeks ago, but a +1 forward for Morgan. So the next roll that you make, you can add a +1.
What?
Thanks, Mecca.
Well,
She's up to something.
I would surmise a little more than that. I would say she's up to something here.
Yeah.
Because something's happening here. And it sounds like it was happening long before this Hellmouth happened. Did she know it was gonna happen?
I don't know. There was this whole like prophecy thing and stuff about involving Sal, and she was involved in that somehow too, and I don't know if it might still be involved in that.
Prophecy?
Yeah.
Do you have more information over your Fang business?
Yeah, I think they had like the full thing. I don't really remember all. I don't remember all of it myself, but Father D might have a copy of it back in the archives.
She grabs her phone. Has Donovan replied to her text that they need to speak?
Yes. He had texted her back telling her, I guess he would be free when he would be free. He's a busy man. Probably a few days from now, and has invited her out for coffee.
That's not good enough. All right, we're going to the church.
Right. I was thinking I might want to stick around here and keep an eye on her in case she leaves. See where she's holding out.
Eyes only, Mr. Crowley.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to tussle with her one-on-one. I get it.
Will you promise me that if anything goes beyond reconnaissance that you will call?
Scout's honor.
Lowers her glasses, stares at him very grandmotherly.
I promise, all right, on my honors of Fang. I'm not going to fight her.
All right, then. Well, then I'm going. See you later.
All right.
She will.
Wynn will shoot a text over to Abby to let her know what's going on, that they found. Basically just tell her we found Angula. Wynn's going to keep an eye on her. Isabel's going to get some more information from the Fangs. And if anything happens because you guys are at the Hellmouth right now, right?
Yeah.
If anything happens, to let Wynn know immediately.
Abby's gonna text back. Do we know how to kill a demon for sure?
Not that I know of. Need to look into that. Especially not one as powerful as Angula.
I think that's what we should do.
You want to get started on that then? While Hanks is working on the rest of the stuff?
Yeah. Research is my specialty.
All right. Well, I'm over at the Centurion.
Don't do anything stupid.
I've been through this with Isabel. I'm not going to.
Okay.
And Wynn will send Belial just like to the back entrance of the bar in case she goes out that way, just to keep eyes on the back.
Okay. All right. So, we're going to skip ahead a little bit. When you and Belial watch Angula for a while, it's incredibly boring. She drinks a lot of whiskey. She shoots a lot of pool. She, later in the day, hustles a lot of idiots. Makes a bunch of money. And she hangs out for a long time. Eventually, she goes to leave. She walks out the front door, gets on a motorcycle, drives off.
Can I follow her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See where she's staying.
she's not trying to hide herself, but yeah, she drives a couple minutes down the block to an apartment complex. Goes up a couple of flight of stairs into an apartment.
Okay. Wynn will hang out there outside for a couple hours, but if it looks like she's staying there for the night, then he'll eventually, I guess, head
it seems
home.
like she's not going anywhere else, but you know where she lives now.
Actually, no, he's going to the Hellmouth. I think Wynn is staying there until we've dealt with this. He's gonna just...
Cool. So you head to the Hellmouth. Abby, you want to do some research?
Yeah, just how kill demons.
How kill demons? Go
How
ahead
to
and roll.
Destroy a demon without.
Go ahead and roll investigate.
Okay. I don't think I had a roll plus sharp instead of plus cool. Alright. I don't think I have a plus one going forward, so that's an 11.
Great. You can ask 2 general questions or 1 specific question. Or you can ask 2 from the list.
How do you kill a demon? How do you destroy a demon?
Hey Siri, how do you kill a demon? There is an overabundance of information on demons to the point where you have to take a while to parse through what would make sense and what is probably nothing. There is not a lot on killing them permanently. You read a whole heck of a lot about how holy water and holy oil, which you've seen in action before, will work. Silvered weapons will damage them, but not kill them. Ultimately, if you are able to deal enough damage to quote unquote kill a demon, especially the big ones, they will go back home and come back. Generally, because the ones that you find in the human realm are using a vessel of some kind, so possessing a body. You don't find a lot. You find one particular ritual spell that, when performed over the essentially performed over the last vessel that the demon held, allegedly will send it back to its sort of home plane, its little corner of hell, wherever it came from, and lock it there. But it would be some very, very big magic, and you'd have to have a vessel.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to skip ahead several days to changing the date in here so I don't forget. What date would this be? Wednesday, June 17th. Hinks has been working tirelessly, and finally has this suit put together for you, Win. It can do several things, as he explains it to you. It is insulated, just in case, because as he tells you, cold day in hell and all that. Just in case. It also has air conditioning. It is radiation proof, and on several places on the suit, it has miniature hinkometers to pick up different energy readings. He also pushes a bunch of little sample collection vials into your hand, little pouch of them, and wants you to, if you can, take samples of anything interesting that you find.
So dirt and stuff, or demon blood, or
What do you say? When I highly doubt there's dirt in hell.
I sort of imagine Hellboy, sort of post-apocalyptic version of Earth. So you know what? It'll be a surprise. Does that have Bluetooth?
Something similar. He explains there is a. That was an okay Hinks, I think.
That was a very good Hinks.
It has essentially a communicator and a tracker. So it's got the ability to to keep track of your vital signs and stuff. It's got a communicator in it, and then also it should, if it works properly, be able to transmit your location in the demon realm as well. And so you should be able to talk to everybody.
All right. Will Wynn be able to wear that hat under the suit, or is he going to have to take that off? Because that may be a deal breaker.
No, you can wear the hat under it. It's large and a little ridiculous.
Okay.
And
all right.
You're ready to go to hell.
I'm ready. Hey, if anything happens and I don't make it back, there's a lot of knives in my house. Somebody take care of them, because I don't think Victoria's gonna really want to keep them around. And they were Sal's, and so, and someone tell Victoria. I told her about this. She's not happy about it, but
Wait, tell her that you died in a hellmouth?
yeah.
Okay. You'll be fine. It's gonna be great.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm ready to go.
All right. You head in.
Let's go, Blau. Time to go home.
Yay. You step in to the Hellmouth. Slowly and carefully, or do you just kind of walk in?
Just walk
as when Crowley is wont to do.
Yeah.
Let's get. All right.
Does have his sword and is ready for. I just want to make that clear that he's not just going in here unarmed.
You step through the portal to the demon realm, and immediately the different hinkometers and the different things start to make a little bit of noise and jump around and start collecting data and things like that. I'm gonna have to send Rob a list of here's what you know about now. And you step in, and for a moment you don't see anything, and your vision kind of goes weird, and everything is just sort of red and orange and very, very bright in front of you. And you stand there for a second, sort of sword drawn, trying to get your bearings, and You look around, and you're on a road, like a paved, sort of like stone road. Around you, everything is odd and sort of almost like the texture of lava, like you're in a strange room where the walls are lava. But you're not hot. You're very comfortable in your insulated Hinks suit. And you look and you see this road extending out in front of you and kind of going through, and then you start to see out in the distance what looks like woods that the road is cutting through, but the trees are all off. They're odd colors. They're sort of shades of brown and red, almost like it's permanently fall.
Y'all seeing this?
We are seeing this.
Yep.
That's incredible. How do you feel? Is the suit working?
Yeah, feels fine.
Okay. Wow. I guess we could have asked Sally about this, but
We'll ask her when we find her.
okay.
I'm just gonna start walking, see what I find.
All right. We'll be here.
Okay. Start walking?
Yeah.
All right. As you start walking, a little display comes up on the inside of this sort of like large headpiece of the suit, and it looks almost like a radar, into which Hinks has programmed the that's not frequency. I can't remember what he was calling it, but the readings that he got from essentially what would be as close as he could get to half demon, and it starts to try to find where Sally is. You walk for a while. You make it to this forest, and it's a lot like the forest that you're familiar with, except the trees are fall colored, and the things that are flying through them are not birds. They don't bother you, but there are some sort of like small winged creatures, kind of like bats, but larger, and different shades of sort of like red and brown and black that will occasionally fly through the trees and perch, kind of look down at you, acting a lot like birds, but they look off. They look odd to you, to your human eyes.
Blau, those things aren't gonna attack me, are they?
No, not unless you take their food.
What do they eat?
Lots of stuff.
Okay.
Smaller thems, usually.
Gotcha. This place look familiar to you?
Not really.
Alright. You just let me know if anything jumps out at you, alright?
Okay.
When Will, going through the trees, like, try to, like, scrape off a little bit of the tree to put in a sample vial for Hinks, because he wanted that.
Yeah, you can do that easily enough. So thoughtful. So you make your way through for a while. You're walking through this demon forest. It behaves a lot like the forests at home, except it's fucking weird, essentially, is what you're getting. You walk for a while, and eventually the little radar in your suit, from it you hear a little ding. And you see something pick up on it. Kind of off. You're gonna have to go off the road, kind of into the trees.
I'm picking something up. I'm gonna see what it is.
Okay. Just be careful.
Wind starts heading that way. Trying to stay
Okay.
oriented with where the road was so he can get back.
Okay. So you follow the reading on the radar. You make your way through for a while. Again, it takes you a while, kind of make your way through the trees, and the suit is heavy and kind of big. You get close to where this reading is coming from, and you start to hear sounds coming from the trees. You hear shouting and sort of the crunching of leaves on the ground underfoot. You hear two voices, and then you hear a loud sort of screeching roar, which like shakes you and to your core, and it starts to shake the suit, and there are a couple of sparks that fly out. So I'm gonna give this to you. When Rob rolled to make the suit, he rolled a mixed success. So
It's good to know now.
something is not going to work as intended. The group, your friends on the outside, can either keep your communicator live so you can talk to them, or they can keep your vital signs live. But the other's going to go out.
I'd say communicator.
So they'll be
Keeping
able
the
to talk to you.
communicator. Yeah.
They'll be able to talk to you, and they'll be able to see, but they will not be able to monitor anything that is happening to you physically.
Okay.
Over time while you're in here. Okay. So you hear all that. What do you do? Do you keep going?
Yeah, it just sort of crouches down and very slowly continues sneaking in that direction.
Abby, about this time, all of the vital readings go out.
When can you
Yeah.
still hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All of your vital signs just shut off. I mean, like, not your vital signs, but the machine that determined your vital signs, it all just went dark. Do you feel all right?
Yeah, I feel fine. The suit just kind of fritzed for a second. There's something up ahead. It roared, and I think it kind of shook some things loose. I don't know how to fix it.
Like, just looks at Hanks like, fuck. Okay.
He starts working on it.
Okay, just keep me up to date if you feel a shortness of breath, or if you start feeling hot, or something like tingling in your fingers, something going on in your left shoulder.
Yeah. Just for my reference, in case something happens, are y'all reading how the situation is outside the suit if something happens to it? Like
Are
how
we?
hot it is?
No.
There are some small meters on the outside that are taking different readings. Probably like temperature, radiation levels, and stuff. It's more. It is much closer to the human realm than you would think it is.
Yeah, we are.
It's warmer, but
Not
it's
like
very similar.
being incinerated as soon as Wynn opens those. Okay. All right. Just in case something happens, I just want to be sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
try
the
to keep
radiation
it on.
levels are a little bit higher.
All right. But yeah, keep sneaking that way.
Okay. You sneak that way, and you make your way to a tree line that opens into a clearing as these sounds of fighting get louder and louder. You enter the clearing, sort of peeking through the edge, and you see the absolutely massive form of this serpentine, like reptilian, almost dragon-like creature. Huge body, huge tail, with jet black scales covering it, with 7 necks and 7 heads, reptile-like in nature, gnashing teeth, sort of peppering the ground one at a time with strikes, as you see 2 figures, both with swords, doing epic battle against this creature. Morgan, would you like to describe your character for us?
Yeah. She has red hair that's like flailing wildly as she hacks and weaves and dodges the heads, and white horns coming out of her head, and markings on her face and like around her arms and body. And she's going at it. And she looks like she's having the best time of her life.
She's laughing and smiling and fighting a Hell Hydra. Close by, with a larger sword. Sid, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah. She's fairly petite but muscular. Other than a very abrupt change of jet black hair and well, you wouldn't be able to see the eyes from here, but that's interesting too. Yeah, that's your good dead buddy Sal. Going fucking nuts and laughing her ass off while she chops at the heads of this demon Hydra.
So Abby, you see this. When you see this, when you are there, what would you like to do?
Holy fuck, that's Sal.
What happened to her?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. And Wynn just starts running in.
When you're
so,
only a human.
He's got a sword.
Sal and Sir, you see busting through the tree line what looks like, with some sparks coming off of it and a lot of wires attached, a weird technologically advanced scuba diver. You're not sure what's going
Like
on.
an astronaut wielding a sword.
It's an astronaut wielding a sword. It's a homemade astronaut wielding a sword. That's better than what I said.
Just still going to town. Major Tom? We don't really have time for this right now.
I'm gonna have Sid and Morgan, I'm gonna have you both roll to kick some ass.
I have a +1 forward, right?
Yes, you do. So you roll plus tough +1.
Oh, I don't have Sal's book again. I know she's a +3 though.
Oh, let me give you her sheet back. Don't know which one it is. Gonna put both of them there.
All right.
All right. They're at the bottom. I'm trying to move them up.
Ah.
I don't know which one it is. There we go.
It's that one. Found it. All right.
All right. Morgan, what you got?
7.
Okay.
5.
Oh,
Got
good.
super fucking distracted by
Good
the,
distraction, Win.
Thanks, Win.
All
Wait,
right.
I rolled wrong. Because I have unholy strength, so I should have rolled weird.
Oh, okay. So what's your weird?
That's true.
3.
Okay, so that would be a 4,
A
7,
10.
8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Oh, nice.
Woo!
So yeah, that's a full success. That's way better. Sally, that's double 1, so that's a fail.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So,
But hey, I just leveled her up again because she only needed one more. Yeah, fun. Anyway,
so Sally makes this comment about Major Tom. Sally, you're distracted and you don't see the tail of the creature sort of whip around, and it just impacts you right in the ribs and sends you flying back, sort of end over end. Your back knocks into one of these trees, sort of bending it a little bit and leaving like an imprint of you, but you're super strong. You are going to take 4 harm from that. Minus
so
the
I take
armor.
none.
You
Okay.
take none, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So you're a little winded. Get back up immediately. Seer, you You roll a full success. Tell me how you fight this monster good.
I think like one of the heads like jabs down to hit her, and she jumps up on top of it and runs up the neck with her sword and like just laughing maniacally and like chopping at heads.
Okay, so purposely chopping off Hydra heads.
Yes.
So that more grow.
Yes.
Okay, so Seer, you see when you see Sally get knocked into one of these trees, and then you see this red-headed demon woman laughing maniacally jump up on top of a Hydra as its head sort of comes down for her, run up its neck, and just start laughing and just hacking heads off as more start to grow.
Sir, we started with 3. Come on.
It's funny.
Win, what would you like to do?
I think when to like close the distance, it says "Blau help" and turns into a bird really quickly, just enough to gain some altitude, transforms out of it, and then comes stabbing down with the sword into like the snake's tail from behind.
Okay, yeah, roll to kick some ass.
Yeah, is this thing a demon?
It is a demon, yeah.
Okay.
Everything here is a demon.
Yay, I get to hurt
In
so many things.
Some capacity.
I should have come to hell sooner. Wow, that's only a 9 still.
All right, so you do this. You all see Sally. This will probably give away who it is because you've seen Wynn do this. You see the suit sort of meld away, and the shadow on the ground sort of overtake this person very quickly as they down into a black bird with a purple backwards baseball cap on its head, fly up over the Hydra, and then turn back into the strange sword-wielding astronaut that you saw before, plummet down. When you stab the sword into the back, sort of the base of the tail of this creature, how much your sword do?
Okay, I have plus. Hold on, I don't get +1 to the damage. So I get one. This has 4 damage.
4.
Silver hand fire holy.
Okay, Morgan, how much damage does your sword do? How much harm?
Please tell me you got a big ass sword,
2?
Morgan.
Okay, awesome. So that's 6 total. Perfect. Just as you do so, the head that is closest to you sort of screams and whips around, biting into sort of your arm, piercing through part of the suit and shaking you around a little bit. You're going to take 5 harm.
I'm sorry.
Minus your armor.
All right, so that's 3 harm.
And as it bites into you, you feel the wound immediately start to burn as this sort of like gross poison oozes down your arm, and then it lets go. Yeah, the other 2 of you, what would you like to do?
Actually, can I use Belial to negate the damage for this one attack? Because I can do that once.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So yeah, it goes to bite into your arm, and you feel it kind of sting for a moment, and then you see Belial's shadow sort of coalesce over your arm, sort of taking the, essentially reversing it and almost like sucking the poison out, which doesn't actually work, but he's a demon. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he'll take that harm instead. And you hear him whine a little bit.
Sorry about that, buddy.
It's okay. Ew.
Sir, Spaceman's with me! Son of a bitch! And just run at the thing again and try to hack at it better.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll to kick some ass.
Eight.
Okay.
Sal needs to warm up a little bit. Shit.
All right, so you inflict harm on each other. So you run in with the sword, sort of hacking and slashing and doing how many harm?
trying to find that post-it note. It's been a while.
Been a while.
5.
5 harm. So you think, ooh, okay. So you run in, hacking and slashing and doing a great deal of harm to this creature. As you do, one of its heads sort of flicks down and tries to essentially knock you over. You get a good Hydra headbutt sort of to the right to the side of your body. As it goes to try to knock you over. That would be 3 harm. I don't think that does anything to you.
Nope.
Sir.
Welcome back, Sal.
You're on the back of a Hydra. What would you like to do?
I would like.
It is bleeding a lot.
Yeah. I would like to keep stabbing at it, but probably at the back of it, not the heads anymore.
Okay. Getting bored. You turn, sort of keeping your balance, and start to stab it. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass. So for you, that's with weird, right?
Yes.
That's good. That's a good move to have.
13.
Jesus. Okay, and your sword does 2 harm?
2.
Oh, tell me how you killed the thing.
I think she just like rams her sword into its back and then just like tears down it to get to the back to the floor and just like rides it down.
Okay, so you all hear this horrible scream as the red-headed demon on the back of the Hydra, with both hands, drives a sword into its back, and then using her body weight, just sort of lets it bring her down till the Hydra is thoroughly cut open, and her feet touch the ground. It stops moving, flailing a little bit. It finally falls over and stops moving.
That was fucking hysterical. Like the look on your face when I cut open its head the first time was so freaking funny.
You know, if you cut off the head, then more heads come. That's like
Yeah.
the whole thing with the Hydra.
That's the point.
That's
Sal?
your win, right?
Yeah, is that you?
Hey! What the hell are you doing in hell?
Looking for you.
You bring it in! What the hell? Come here!
Goes and gives her a astronaut hug.
I'm sorry. What kind of demon is this?
Oh, actually, he's not. He's human. As far as I know. You don't have anything else, right?
Not yet.
Oh man. Wow. I've been down here a lot less time than I thought. Unless, are you dead? Nah, you wouldn't have gone to hell. That doesn't make sense.
No, the Hellmouth, Hanks and
Shit, right. Fuck, it's just time's weird down here, I swear.
Did you dye your hair?
Oh, no, I have no fucking idea, man. You think I had time to dye my hair down here? Are you fucking serious?
I don't know. I don't know what's lacking to hell. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Abby, you picking this up?
Yeah?
Abby? She's kind of like, look. Oh.
Ask her why she didn't come back.
Abs! Abigail! Hey!
Abby wants to know why you're still here.
What the fuck you think I've been doing this whole time? Been trying to get out.
The portal's back that way. I just came in like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly just end up right outside of it. It's a long story. I'm sorry, I'm super rude. This is Sir. She's kind of my sister.
I'm sorry, run that by me again.
Half. She's a full demon. We have the same mom.
Right. It's nice to meet you. My name's Wynn.
That's a really funny name.
She's half mischief demon. She's got a very interesting sense of humor, but she's dope as hell.
Well, awesome. So are you good to get out of here then, or?
Fuck yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Where?
So, like, you're like leaving now?
Well, yeah, that was.
I mean, I know that's like the whole point of us like fighting through hell and stuff, but like,
Yeah. Look.
Wow.
You, as long as you don't go on a rampage, you know you can come visit anytime you want.
True. I mean, well, as long as I find a portal to get out, right?
Well, yeah, we got this one at least.
True. Yeah. Kind of killed the mood though.
Sorry about that. There's also something else, Sal. Angula's back.
Back where?
In Cedar Grove.
Well, I died technically, so deal's off.
Yeah. And she's looking into this Hellmouth as well, so I don't know if she might have some plans for it.
Fucking bitch. You know Ange, I'm sure. Look, sir, I gotta do this thing. I mean, you wanna come with?
Sure.
I mean, have you been to the human realm before?
Nope. No. I think this should be my first time. Yeah.
Well,
Just
yeah, like fuck
invite
it.
Trickster demon to come back with you guys.
Yeah, that seems to be what's going on.
Again, like I've got some human friends, and like this is like my stomping grounds. So like we don't want to like fuck with shit too much, okay?
I mean, like, can I fuck with shit a little bit?
A little bit's yeah, a little bit's fine. I'll take you to the college district, and yeah,
When?
we'll go nuts. But
When?
we can't hurt anybody, okay?
When?
Yeah. It's not fun if people get hurt.
Yeah, Abby, I hear you.
I mean, it can be a little fun, but like.
And again, the humans, it's a whole thing. They have like police and stuff.
Oh,
Like
they're
we just
stupid, fragile.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you and I can still like we'll spar and stuff if you like got the mood, but like just not the humans, okay?
Great, let's go.
All right, awesome.
Sal,
Yeah, let's-
Sal, are you sure about this?
Yeah, she's family.
So is Angula.
Right.
Can I hear Abby? I don't know.
No, I'm assuming that's just in Wynn's head. He is translating the best he can to be
Yes.
diplomatic. Right. Well, I guess if you want to help us with this Angula situation and you're on Sal's side and not hers, then that's...
Which one's Angula again?
She's one of Hecate's. Yeah, she's the Furies.
Oh, she's super annoying.
I know.
I mean, I
know.
already had the whole redhead thing going on, and then she decided that she was gonna be redhead. So
You're
like,
a fucking baby. She's been a redhead for like the past millennia. Come on.
I don't think so.
Talk to me in 200 years, okay?
Okay.
Well, this should be fun then. I don't... You haven't seen Zatheron since you've been here, have you?
Fucking thank God, no.
Guy throwing a temper tantrum?
We'll talk. It's a whole thing. Angola and... Ugh. I don't even know all of it anyway.
Right. Cool, yeah, let's talk about it when we get somewhere a little safer.
Ask her if she's seen Rex.
Oh. Right. Have you seen Rex?
Why would I see Rex?
Rex came in here looking for you.
You let her come in here?
We didn't really have a choice. She sort of jumped in as the portal closed the last time.
How long's she been gone?
Couple weeks. Pretty much since you died. Actually, it's been more than that, hasn't it?
Goes off into
A couple months.
A couple months.
Sal goes into a very scary stream that, like, yeah, she's like swearing in like demon speech. It probably even throws Sir off a little bit.
Listen, we're gonna find her, okay? But we got you. Let's get you out. We can do the same thing we did. Now we know this works. We can do the same thing we did with you and track her down. Rex is a badass. She's fine here. She's probably killed half the demons in this area.
She can hold her own, but I mean, it's hell.
Yeah, I know. Let's get out of here though before this suit melts my brain or something.
Yeah.
Don't be a baby.
I'm just saying,
where's it
clearly it wasn't necessary. I look like an asshole and they're fine, so I just... This way.
His feelings.
Sorry, Hanks. And Wynn will start trying to lead them back to the road.
Okay. Yeah, you can do so pretty easily. So with Silencer in tow, you make your way back to the road and start to head back to the portal. You make it there, and as you start to make your way through, the three of you feel something. It almost all of a sudden becomes like you are trying to walk through mud. Something is slowing you down and trying to keep you from going back through the portal. And then all at once, you hear sort of knocking around inside your heads a voice for two of you, well, all three of you probably, a familiar voice that you've heard at one time or another. It first says,
Wynn Crowley, do you think a little thing like death means you've escaped?
Fucking bastard.
I knew you were naive when you read from my book. I thought you'd learn. You struck a deal. Your soul is mine.
Why don't you come here and collect then?
Don't worry, I will.
and it stops.
Are we kept from being able to leave?
It is very, very difficult. Not impossible, but you're moving sort of incredibly slowly right now, kind of pushing through, like the air has gotten thick and sort of acrid.
Fucking dick. He's just pissed that you got around it. You filled the letter of the deal.
Yeah, well, he still got something out of it.
After a moment, you all hear the voice again.
Souza, do you think this is all a game? What will
Yeah.
your mother say when you return?
She's disappointed in me. Probably, maybe.
A disappointment, as always.
Don't worry, sir. She'll never be as disappointed in you as she is with me.
And it stops again.
Well, at least it's not Mom talking to us, so...
Yeah, give it 5 minutes. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So goes the unwilling chosen,
Hey, Z. What's
the
happening?
doomed daughter. Do you think you're going to save them?
I'm gonna fucking try.
So stubborn. Humans. Even when you're half demon, you're all the same. Soft, weak, the empathy just dripping from you. You can leave now, but I'll find you. And I'll bring you all home.
Hey, Z. I'll see you in hell.
And you push your way through towards the portal, coming out the other side.
Can I retcon one thing? Is that Wynn is dragging one of these Hydra heads
Sure.
for Hinks.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
For Hanks?
Of course you can.
If you come on, don't drag it. We'll fucking carry it. One of us could like shoulder the thing. Come on.
That's fair. This is a strong group.
This is a strong group. This is the strongest group.
Just like tosses the Hydra head to the side as we get through, pulls off the steaming helmet, and like sets on the ground. Says, "I'm not wearing this thing again."
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go in more than like for a couple minutes, like the radiation's no joke. For real.
Yeah. Sweat my ass off.
Hey. Come here. Give her a hug.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We thought you were dead for so long, and you totally weren't. And I should have known that.
No. I mean, you weren't wrong. I was, but then I wasn't. It's a lot. It's okay. Don't. It's exactly as it should have happened. You guys okay?
Yeah. Here, she'll pass over Sally's leather jacket.
Thanks.
So this is where humans live, right?
Yeah, sorry, y'all. This is Sirza. Sir. She's my sister. This is Abby. She's my granddaughter.
So we're related too.
Yeah, like Sirza's like your great aunt.
Cool.
How cool is that?
That's so cool. I've never been a great aunt before. Well, I mean, there was the one time, but they died, so
Yeah,
never mind.
Abby kind of scoots behind Sally, like a little uncomfortable child.
It's okay. I mean, everyone else, all right. I mean, did Hector make it out okay?
Where is Hector?
He's busy,
But he's good.
as far as we know. Travis went into hiding.
Yeah, no, I was there for that.
He
hasn't been back?
Yeah.
I mean, can I call him? Do you got a number, or just I want to let him? Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't call him and let him know I'm not dead.
He didn't know that you were dead. We haven't been in contact with him. I don't know how to get a hold of him, and yeah.
I mean, now he doesn't have to, go through that. So that's silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we don't tell him.
I'm cool with that.
We have to tell him.
I mean,
Dude's gone through a lot. I don't know if we necessarily need to
really,
put that on him.
right? Just, you know, I had to take a little foray into hell, and I dyed my hair.
So if we...
Yeah.
So you just sort of like appeared back in hell?
Think of it as a respawn, I guess. Yeah.
Like a video game.
Yeah. Yeah. But my respawn point was in hell in my mom's fortress.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Good news. There's some shit going down. So, she really didn't have time to deal with me. Because she's literally fighting a turf war right now with Hecate and a couple other people. So that's good.
Oh.
Well, cool. I'm glad we got you back.
Yeah.
We've got some things here that we need to catch you up on.
What the fuck? Angula? Like...
She's been starting some shit around here. First something with a Minotaur. Now trying to start a turf war with some lichens out in National Park.
Y'all have been busy. Damn.
She kind of looks at Sir and like, I don't know how much I should say in front of her, but I did find a way to lock away a demon and keep them in one place, I guess.
That sounds awesome. I mean, don't do that on me, but like in general.
Yeah, as far as I know, there's not a way to like destroy a demon permanently. Unless you guys know how to do that.
It depends on the demon, I guess. Some lower level ones, but for the most part, it's kind of the whole respawn thing. But if you could lock them up after they respawn, that's huge.
Yeah. Does mean we're gonna have to square off with Angula again, because I don't imagine she's gonna just like sit there and wait.
Fucking gladly.
By the way, she is kind of using your old haunt as a hangout.
Yeah, she's been in and out of the Centurion. I know where she's staying, though.
Fucking serious. I'm gonna have to wash every inch of that place.
How are we gonna spin this, by the way? You not being dead. And the red eyes are nice, but...
Right. Well, I mean, I'm dead. That life is kind of burnt now. I mean, I've come back around as a relative. I don't even know how many times at this point. I mean, I look enough like me, but enough not like me.
Guess it's a fresh start then.
Yeah.
If you want any of your knives back, just let me know.
I mean, a few. Yeah, just enough to, she'll like open, just enough to, yeah.
I can sell them to you for a decent price.
All right.
Anyway, can we just deal with one thing real quick? Sir, I appreciate you coming through and stuff, but we are gonna have to set some ground rules for being a demon in Cedar Grove.
Right. Doesn't sound like super fun to me, but like, I guess if they're okay enough ground rules, I can agree to them.
Right. No killing or hurting any humans
Or animals.
or animals. Just don't kill, except for Angula. You're welcome to hurt her.
Cool.
I think if you're going anywhere, it needs to be with one of us, like chaperone at all times, just in case.
What am I, like 100 years old?
We'll show you around. I mean,
Yeah.
like get a lay of the land and all that. So,
Fine.
yeah, either the horns or, man, how long is it? A couple months? Did the anime convention already come in? Abs, could you maybe do like a thing about the horns? I don't know.
Thing about what are you talking about?
Like mask them or something.
She like is totally not in that brain space, and it's like I could cut them off.
I would prefer you not cut them off, because that sounds not funny.
Do you have like, are they like, well, you've never been on this plane of existence. Do you have a blood vessel and nerves that go into your horns?
I mean, like, I have to shave them down every once in a while. If I cut it too close, like...
Right. Oh, that's interesting. They're probably connected directly to your skull, too.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me see. Is there something that I can do about this? Have I done something like this before?
Travis has done something like this before.
Mm-hmm.
So it stands to reason that you could also do this.
Alter appearance in some way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Travis made his whole self look like Wynn that one time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. This is just use magic nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember doing that, but okay. Yeah, I can. I'll try and alter her appearance.
Okay. We're just putting this under the do one thing beyond human limitations tag.
All right. Use magic. That's an 11. I get a plus one forward.
Right. So Abby's sort of what does this look like?
Well, question. Am I turning her like human, or am I putting like a mask on her, or like
You can't literally turn her human.
Right. But
I don't know. What are you doing?
well, I guess Abby would be concerned about like them running into things and then there's nothing there, like so I think what she's going to do is just remove her horns. And does she have like funky eyes too?
Yes.
Okay. So what Abby's gonna do is she is going to like basically just remove her horns from the equation altogether and alter her eyes to look green with the red hair. And
Okay.
the way she does it is it's more kind of Doctor Strange-ish with like writing things in the air and like kind of touching her horns and then like probably tapping her right on the forehead.
So your horns disappear.
I don't know if
It's
I
just
like
temporary.
that or not.
It's just temporary, to blend in.
Yeah. So no humans have horns.
Not usually, no.
Not usually, nah.
That's super lame. This
I
is
know.
why demons are better, I think.
Yeah. They got other stuff though,
Like what?
like fucking pizza. Oh my god, we've got to eat stuff while you're here. Oh man. Okay. All right. I've got at least 3 places we've got to hit up before. Well, I mean, if you go home, I don't know. Do you want to go home?
I mean, if Mom finds out I'm here, she might find out some other stuff about what I've been up to with you.
Right.
Should probably get back to that. I mean, I'm cool to stick around for, I don't know. What's a short amount of time here? A year?
It's actually like a day.
Great.
Yeah, I know.
That's super short, but
I
cool,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can fit a lot in though. Yeah, for sure.
Does your friend have a question?
Who were you guys talking to?
Oh, Z.
Right. Zatheron. Sort of.
Zatheron.
What did he say?
A lot of bullshit.
He's not done with us.
Okay.
Still going on about claiming his debt from me and all that. My debt to him. My soul.
That would not stand up in court, honestly.
Yeah, I don't really know what the appeal process is in hell, but
It's kind of a fight to the death scenario.
well, I'm down for
We'll
that.
only get to that, if we need to.
But we're gonna have to deal with him too at some point.
Yeah.
For now, though,
Can we get pizza though? I mean, I'm fucking starving. I mean, I have eaten nothing but like. Honestly, when's the last time we ate?
Yeah, I don't really remember.
One of those flying things came really close. When we
Yeah.
had the fire. Yeah, it was really stringy though. I would not recommend.
Mm-mm.
so pizza. All right, we
Yes,
can do that.
please.
So, pizza. You all head out and go to whatever your favorite pizza restaurant is. We'll come up with a name for it shortly.
Mr.
You want to go
Pizza.
ahead and take Mr. Pizza.
Mr.
We go to Mr. Pizza. I want to go ahead and take our break here. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us so far. We're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break and we will return shortly to see what happens next. So do break things and stick around. We'll be back. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break, which was nicely timed and not at all too long. And I'm very proud of everyone for that. Good job. All right. We are going to pick back up pretty much where we left off. I know there is some planning to come. Anything you guys want to talk about over pizza? As you go to Mr. Pizza.
I mean,
So-
Sally's gonna get the lowdown of what the hell happened in the past couple of months.
I want to know if Sir likes pizza.
Sir loves pizza.
How much pizza can Sir eat?
She had about a whole pizza by herself, but like not a small pizza, like a large pizza.
Sarah's just chomping away at her own large pizza as this is happening. I just wanted to put that image there because I think it's great.
Oh.
Continue.
And that's pretty much everything.
I mean, we're gonna have to go after Rex eventually. All right. Well, you know what? These sons of bitches can't have it both ways. If you dying was not enough for your soul to be freed of Zathron's contract, when he said that's what it would take, then you know what? Then me and Angula's deal isn't over since I died. Can't have both.
But what can we do about it?
Well, I think that was kind of her idea, was that, well, that's not necessarily within the parameters of the deal, but who the fuck was going to stop her? Well, now we know.
Well, I mean, the good thing here is that Angula's here. We know where she is. We know how to find her. And we know how to make sure she doesn't come back now. So, can't really do anything about Zathron right now.
No.
We can sure as hell do something about her.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ask nicely. And if nicely doesn't work, then we'll banish her back to her mom's fortress. I don't think she'll like being grounded all that much.
Okay, should we prep that first before you go talk to her?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think we should give her time if you talk to her and she doesn't. I mean, are you sure you really want to give her a chance after everything she's done?
Yeah, I'm okay with just killing her, honestly.
One, that's not going to be as easy as you think.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. And two, I mean, I was dead. So, this place is pretty nice. You know? Well, I have been here for like 200 years.
Is there any reason why this place draws her and you?
There could be any number of reasons. I mean, I've never really put my finger on it before. I mean,
Is
I
it the
like this
pizza?
place.
That's the pizza.
I mean, the pizza's not bad. I mean, we do get a lot of really great restaurants around here for the size of the town, but I don't know. I mean, it's worth looking into, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it's got to have something to do with the Hellmouth. That's that connection there in and of itself.
Well,
But the
but
Hellmouth.
we made that, yeah.
Well,
We didn't really make it. That was here. It just
wasn't open.
I don't know. You said there was some sort of turf war going on back in hell?
Oh man. Long story short, I made some deals with Angula just to get her the fuck out of here, basically. And there was the whole, she kind of took Rexy's soul and all that, so I said I'd go into the service of an associate of hers if she relinquished Rexy's soul and if she got the fuck out of town. And she agreed. She hinted at the time that, well, me going into service of what turned out to be Zathron kind of meant that I would be leaving my mom SOL, which is kind of what she and her mom were hoping for.
So what, do you think this is all some sort of power play from Angula to try to bolster her mom's forces and take over hell?
It could be something as simple as that. It could be something bigger. Again, like, I mean, kind of like what Sir said, demons aren't thinking in terms of even days and months. Years are no big deal when you live thousands of them. We're talking a really big, really long-standing chessboard here.
Still in his service?
Technically, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we can always ask Angula what she's up to if we've got the gun to her head, you know,
But do
threatening
we-
to send her back to hell for eternity. Maybe she'll tell us what's going on.
I don't think we've ever asked her something and she's given us an answer when.
Well, we've never had a threat big enough to really make her give us an answer.
I don't know if this is a big enough threat for her because she'll still be alive and she'll still be in hell.
Well,
But
at least
she
she'd be
won't
gone
be
then.
able. Yeah, she won't be able to come to Earth. She won't be able to do her mom's bidding here. Honestly,
it does-
that kind of makes her worthless to her mom at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's additional threat. And I mean, and honestly, if she's not here to do whatever it is she's doing, that doesn't really matter what she's doing because she won't be able to do it anymore. Right?
Yeah.
I followed you. I don't think it would hurt to ask what she's up to regardless. So,
Yeah. Well, maybe we set up a good old-fashioned ambush like we used to in the good old days.
yeah.
Invite her to a place away from some people. Say want to talk. Spring a trap on her.
That's exactly what we did last time. I think she might be expecting that.
Or it's why she would never suspect it again, because it's too obvious.
Sally, I'm so glad you're back.
Me too, kid. Me too. The whole binding process. So, we're gonna have to get her what in a protection circle, or
From what I understand, and I might need to be corrected on this, but we need her vessel after she's left it.
oh, okay.
She fully disappeared last time we banished her, right, Savannah?
So we've got to banish her spirit out of her vessel, and then use the vessel.
Yeah.
All right, that might be a little more difficult, but
Sir,
Yeah.
have you ever done a possession before?
I tried once. It didn't go well. Didn't work out.
Okay. Do you know what happens to the body if you kill a demon when they're possessing someone? The body dies too, I assume.
I mean, is that true? This is Morgan asking.
Depends on how you get rid of the demon.
Cool.
Because if it can kill a demon, it can definitely kill a human.
And did the spell say if we needed the vessel alive or not?
Well, it sounds to me what we need more than anything is an exorcism.
We should call Father Donovan then. Right, wait, he's an actual priest, right?
Yeah, it's in the air. He knows priest things, though.
Okay.
He can do exorcisms.
Okay. Sally, I have a random question because of the research that I've been doing recently. Who is in charge of hell?
Oh boy, that's a loaded question. It looks to Sir, just starts laughing. I mean, depends on who you ask.
Because recently found out that the Egyptian gods were actually real, and so I was just wondering if Osiris was down there.
Oh. You gotta remember that humans don't always get it 100%.
Yeah.
They get enough of it to usually be dangerous and or annoying. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I would guess some aspect of them, maybe?
Okay.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I haven't met I haven't met this one. I don't know.
That's okay. So, we need to... I'm sorry, I'm just reeling from everything that's going on. We need to...
It's been a bit of a day.
Work on the spell to seal her. We need to work on an exorcism to banish her. And we need to figure out why Cedar Grove, right?
Yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah. And we need to be ready for a fight because, like I said, she's not just gonna stand there and let us do this. We're probably gonna have to beat her up a bit first.
Do you think we should get more people? Like the Fangs?
I can tell you how that conversation's going to go. I'm going to go and ask Father Donovan for help. He's going to say, "Isn't that your job?" I'm going to say, "Yes, sir." And I'm going to walk out of the room.
Maybe Isabel will get better luck out of it.
Who's Isabel?
Oh, she is a romance novel author who's also the librarian for the school.
Ms. Winton?
Yeah, yeah. And apparently
Yes.
her and Father D kind of like...
Yeah.
But she...
also, yeah, she knows Katie, and they were doing some work together, hunting, and then she has a very nice house, but we've been kind of working with her on some stuff.
Ms. Winton is a fucking hunter?
Kind of? Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so great. I mean, she kicked ass in class.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I mean,
Oh,
I can
she
ask.
knows that you were a demon, by the way. Or part demon. That came up.
Oh.
We thought you were dead, so it didn't matter.
Oh, no, that's fair. I mean, I've flipped her several times, so I figure she must have known something was up.
Okay.
In class?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
You tried to teach me to fight, remember?
Yeah, I do.
So, research.
Yeah.
Sir.
What's up?
Would it be okay if I took some of your blood for research purposes?
Could be funny, sure.
Cool.
Like now, should I just like
No,
take
no.
a nail and
No,
no.
we try not to bleed at restaurants. Is it? Yeah.
Very unhealthy.
Cool. Right. Well, that's boring.
I have a I will take you to the lab at the school.
Cool. Field trip.
All right, I'm gonna go to the church then and work on the exorcism.
Church. Right.
If it helps, Belial's able to go in without any problem.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, as long as I don't touch any relics or anything, I should be alright.
And sunglasses?
Oh shit, right. Grab a pair of sunglasses. Need to get some contacts or something. Yeah, let's go talk to Donovan. I'm sure he'd love to see me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby's now realizing that she's going to be alone with Sir. Like, wait, no, oh no.
So, you pay for your pizza. Sal and Wynn take off for the church. Abby and Surza head. Where are you taking her? You're taking her to campus?
Yes.
Not to the Haven.
Not to
I
the
assume.
Haven, no.
Not that she could go in there without
No.
being injured, at least. Okay. So you. I guess you get your car.
Yep.
Does Abby drive?
She does have her license now, but she
Okay.
does not feel comfortable driving, so she just lets the Tesla drive itself.
Oh, please play out this car ride for me.
Please. Okay.
Please tell me how this car ride goes.
Do you know what? Do you have vehicles in hell?
I mean, no. Not really. People just kind of fly where they want to go, or like that sort of thing.
Right.
There's things that go fast. They're just not like cars.
Right. So just sit here, and I will sit here, and the car will take us to where we're gonna go.
I mean, I've seen carriages before. I kind of get the concept.
Right. Yeah. No. This is self-driving, so I don't have to do it.
How fast can it go?
The legal limit is 45 on this drive, so
So we should probably go like 70.
well, the car can't actually do that because it's illegal.
I mean, just disable the stuff that makes it not do that. I mean, you're really smart, right? You can do that, right?
Yeah, but I'm smart in like the biochemical stuff, not like electronics and stuff.
Yeah, but there's something you could do to turn that off.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't want to do that. That would make me very uncomfortable.
So we're not going to go 70
No.
or 80,
Mm-mm.
90? It's boring.
I'm going to, because I can.
Yep.
Morgan, can you please roll to manipulate someone?
Oh, Lord in heaven.
Yeah, what is
That is plus charm.
Cool. It's a 10.
Okay. LB/Abby, if you do what she asks, then you will get experience and +1 forward.
Abby wouldn't do that though. She wouldn't even drive.
I know, I'm giving you the play. It's a meta game. I'm giving you the player the option. If you do what she asks, you get to mark an experience and you get +1 forward on your next roll.
Abby's not gonna do it.
No?
That would make her so uncomfortable.
This move for other hunters is literal bribery, and I love it. Okay.
I love it. We don't do it enough. We need to do this more to each other.
You guys are just nice to each other. That's why Morgan is here.
Abby is lawful, and that is it.
Okay.
We drive.
Sir,
the
she
speed
won't do
limit.
it. She's
Sir
the
just-
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sir just like pouts the entire drive.
Abby might bug her about questions about like anatomy and like the Hydra and like how exact is it magic that brings the other heads, or does he literally grow them very quickly?
I don't fucking know.
I'll have to run some tests.
All right. That was everything I wanted it to be.
This is the best buddy cop. This is the best buddy cop duo.
It is. This is a good way to split the party. Just
I
kidding.
did not mean to split the party, by the way.
There is no wrong way to split the party. So the two of you make your way just ungodly slowly to the campus where we have not been for quite a while.
I don't even go here anymore.
No one goes here anymore.
She
Is the
doesn't even
thing.
go here.
No one goes to school here anymore. We have no longer no ties to the university. And for chat, that is true. So if you have, just so you guys know, if you have manipulate someone advanced, if you use it on another hunter, they have to act under pressure to resist your request. They still get the experience and stuff, but yeah. Which one of you has? Because you've been making a lot of NPCs your permanent allies. Which is the other thing. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. Anyway, you make your way to campus, park safely, and head over to the lab.
Yep. I'm just gonna use their equipment to probably just take some blood samples and I mean, if she's okay with skin sample, hair sample, anything because Sally's half demon, so like having any of this, this would give her more information to like fiddle with, basically fuck with magic and science.
Do you want my spit too?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then Abby will take it back to the Haven later when she is alone.
Okay. Then what do you guys do?
We need to do some research. So, I was gonna go to the library, and I guess I'm watching you right now. So, we're gonna go to the library.
I mean, you could just let me do what I want to do. You don't have to watch me, do you? I mean, they said that you do, but like...
I mean, I think it's for the best. There's a lot of hunters out there, and especially if you start messing with things, they're gonna probably try to kill you or banish you.
Okay. I mean, it's just a library, right?
Yeah.
It's just not fun.
Sometimes learning isn't fun.
Okay, fine.
All right. You head over to the
So sorry, Morgan.
library. So you take a demon to the library to do research about demons. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, because she doesn't know. We asked her. So she's learning something about herself too. Maybe she can use it to protect herself later. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for in the library?
I am looking. So Wynn's looking up exorcism stuff. I am going to. Well, I'll do a little bit of research on Cedar Grove in general, whether it's like on some sort of magic ley line or try to figure out like that sort of thing, and then do more like research into the banish or the lock away spell.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll to investigate.
Okay.
Sir, what are you doing in the library?
Sir is gonna kind of walk around, pull some books off shelves, put them back on the wrong shelves. She's really bored.
Isabella's gonna be so pissed.
Causing library chaos and pulling books off shelves and putting them back on the wrong shelves. It's so mean. It is a mean thing to do. All right, an 8. So you can have one question, which you can pull from the list or not.
Why here in Cedar Grove?
Okay, fair enough. You pull some stuff on the history of Cedar Grove. A lot of it is boring, except for, you know, the war parts, which I guess are exciting to some people. It's a southern town. They were only built for a couple of reasons. But you pull some stuff. A lot of the most interesting information that you find is through sort of old news articles and sort of news coverage and stuff. And you start to find patterns of odd happenings. At this point, you all have done a lot of hunting and a lot of just in general kind of this work. You've encountered a lot of things, and you start to see similarities between these sort of happenings, these events that are being reported in the news, and things that you've encountered before. So you've encountered ghosts, you've encountered demons, you've encountered all these like creatures and stuff. Every so often, just like you all experience, going back basically to when they started writing about the town, when the news became a thing, right? When they started actually being able to find stuff that they could keep, like artifacts like this, stuff was happening in Cedar Grove. And you can probably track a lot of it back, because we have talked about like magical ley lines and stuff before, right? Travis was sort of dealing with those for a while when you guys were dealing with a fairy. And there is essentially the way that you can sort of map out these events. They all sort of circle around one point, and the closer you get to sort of campus and the surrounding areas, so like the neighborhoods surrounding, and then a little farther out like the warehouse district stuff, essentially there is a nexus that all these events are like circling around, and it's Cedar Grove.
Can I tell where the middle is?
It's hard to tell exactly where, but there's essentially sort of an area on the map that has its share of sort of happenings and news articles, and it is close to where your warehouse is.
Okay. Is that where the Hellmouth is?
Okay. It's in one of the warehouses.
Okie dokie. Probably the Hellmouth. Okay. Could I do any research into closing a Hellmouth? Or like permanently sealing the plane? I don't know. That's not the right word, verbiage, but...
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. You can certainly try. I mean, you know, like from, I don't think you have to roll for that, because you know from like using magic and stuff that you can use magic to bar a place, to open and close a portal, that kind of thing. So there's no reason why you couldn't do it bigger and better and bar it for longer. Probably not permanently, but
okay,
for longer.
Okay. Abby kind of grabs her papers and puts them in her bag and just kind of looks up and looks around for a second. Sirs?
Sir, where have you gone?
I think she's at the front of the library and talking to like a student worker. It's just like, so what I don't understand is, why do I have to be quiet in here?
Well, because other people are trying to read and focus, and it's like a study space for students. So we try to be quiet to
I
not.
focus by being very loud.
Oh, well, do you know what? Maybe the rec center would be a good place for you to go. There's a lot going on in there.
Do you think I should do my homework at the rec center?
I mean, if it helps you focus.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh my god, what? I'm right here.
Oh, right. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Did you know that they don't let you be loud in here?
Yes, I did know that.
And you're okay with that?
Yes, I like quiet.
All right, did you find what you were coming for?
Sure did. Let's go. Sorry.
It's fine.
Just text Sally. Where are you?
As a matter of fact, where are you?
I believe we're at Our Lady of the Sacred Grove.
You have gone to Our Lady of the Sacred Grove to find Father Donovan, who is in his secret office. Won't go through you going and find him. Do you take Sally down with you into the reliquary?
If nobody stopped, yeah, I mean,
you know how to get down there, so you don't exactly check in with the receptionist at the front desk.
No. If Father Donovan is not upstairs right now, then yes, we'll take her down there.
Yeah, you stop in and they say he's not in, which means he's down there. All right, so you go to the back of the church through the sanctuary. Sally, you do not burn up on entry.
I've always wondered about that, but didn't really want to test it out,
Yeah, like I said, Belial's been fine.
Oh, good. Hey, how's he doing? Where's he at?
He's here, around here, somewhere. Should be.
Hey, baby,
Belial comes creeping around a corner.
Hey, buddy.
Are you a zombie?
No. I can't.
Are you a zombie? You have to tell me.
I know.
I
it's
watch
the
those
entrapment.
movies.
I know. It's not. No, it's not It's not zombie entrapment. I'm not a zombie. I promise. No, I can't die. It's a whole thing.
Is she a zombie?
I'm pretty sure she's not a zombie, buddy.
Can I have a hug?
Yes.
Bring it in.
Okay. I missed you.
I missed you too, buddy. Oh, did you get the pizza? I saw it outside of the
Yes.
table. Okay, I was
Yes.
just making sure.
Yes. Pepperonis.
Good. All right.
All right, I'm gonna go check and make sure the father's in. And
Are we
give him
going
a
to
little
see
bit
your
of
dad?
Warning. He's not my dad, buddy. We've been over this a couple times.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. It's a title. It's
Yeah. Dad.
no. You've seen my dad.
Uh-huh.
My actual dad. Back
You
at the
could have
house.
more than one.
Okay. Yep, that is true. Yeah.
You know what? Father D is his fang daddy.
No, we're not making that. We're not making that a thing.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
Daddy.
So he's got his regular dad, and then he's got Father D, who's his fang daddy.
Oh, okay.
Can we never say those words again?
What, fang daddy?
Yes, those words.
Dang,
In that.
Daddy.
Oh God. The two of you stay here, please. All right.
All right.
But I want to see him.
We'll go in a second. He has to talk
Yeah.
to his fang daddy first.
Okay. It's so boring here.
I know, buddy.
goes and knocks at the door, terrified that this has now become a thing.
Okay.
Oh,
So you knock at the office door. So you take them down into the actual
Into the it's
sanctum.
the big
It's a big stone
Undercroft.
room.
Yeah.
Some columns and doors, and there's like cabinets on the wall with swords and shit in them. It's very cool, very old fashioned. You knock on the office door. Father Donovan, the big sort of wooden door, and from the other side he says, "Come in."
Hey, sorry to bother you,
Win.
sir. Yes.
It's all right. Looks past you.
Yeah. Sal is back.
I can see that.
Hey, Donovan. What's up?
Sally,
Thought you might
good
want
to
to know.
see you alive. You know,
Yeah.
I am gonna ask.
I can't die right now. It's a thing. Surprised the hell out of me too. Literally. Yeah. Well, hell.
I kind of took a trip to hell and brought her back.
No, you know what? I am gonna ask. You went into the demon realm.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's.
Do you know how many days a week I regret hiring you?
I'm hoping it's less than 7.
Could have at least called.
Well, we were kind of dealing with things in short notice because Angula is back in town. And apparently there's some connection between the job that I told you about with the Lackens and the Minotaur. I wasn't on that mission, but I got briefed on it. She's stirring up some shit. It's all kind of centered around this Hellmouth.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm just doing my job here.
I know. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks.
You're telling me.
Puns aside, we're trying to deal with Angula right now. I need an exorcism. So we're looking to send her back permanently.
What do I look like, a priest? He starts laughing to himself and rummaging through a drawer.
Are you? That's been up for. Are you an actual priest, or is this like a front, or like?
Define actual priest.
I mean, I guess like the whole vow of poverty, celibacy, that whole thing.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I lived in New Orleans for like 10 years.
I don't think I needed that mental picture, but okay. Somewhere Isabel goes, yes.
He slides a couple of pages, like handwritten pages, across the desk to you, Win, with a bunch of Latin on them.
You got any translations or spark notes for this?
It's gotta be Latin, Win.
Great. You have a
I'll
pronunciation
help you with
guide?
it. It's not that bad.
One thing you'll want to note, and he sort of points to paper. So on the paper is written out your pretty standard Latin exorcism, except the words Deus, the words Patri, the words Deo, all of the words that sort of refer to either God, like capital G, God, or the Father, have been crossed out. And he says, just pick one you have a connection to and put them in there. The kind of vague god doesn't really hold a lot of water. If you
So
know what
more
I mean.
of the intent than the cool.
Well, you got to draw the power from somewhere, but we work in specifics.
Awesome. Gonna have to think on that a bit.
Something powerful. I'm sure you've made enough friends at this point.
Yeah, I got a few in mind.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of. Sal, was there anything you needed?
Yeah. We need your fingers.
Right. So they did bring up having some backup on this. I told them that it was probably not going to happen, but I figured
You
we'd
owe
ask.
me. She looks right at him. After everything, you owe me.
I can send Haley and I can send 2 of the magic users. That's all I can spare.
Looks to win.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Alright.
I'll have him call you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
If something goes south, let me know. Okay.
Will do.
You fall
We'll
off
be
the radar
on-
quite a bit.
Understood.
We'll keep you on speed dial, Fang Daddy.
It almost looks like he's holding back a laugh. Just kind of looks at Wynn. Looks back at Sally. You're not the first woman to call me that. And goes back to writing in his notebook.
How long have you been in hell? He's got a sense of humor now.
Wynn dies. Wynn
dies.
dies. Wynn's dead.
Wynn's
Wynn
heart
takes
stops.
7 harm and he dies.
Couldn't resist.
God.
Get out of my office, please.
Yeah, no
Yep.
problem.
Uh-huh.
And
Whatever
Crowley,
you're doing.
be careful. All right. Haley will have a conniption if you disappear again.
Right. I'll give her a call.
Whatever diet, like whatever you got going, keep it up. I like this side of you. It's nice.
Get out of my office.
All right. See you later.
And you leave. All right. I assume you all meet back up somewhere.
Yes. Somewhere. Where should we meet? Probably back at the let's meet back at the Hellmouth at the warehouse. At that warehouse, not the other warehouse. When you guys walk in, Abby is she's kind of braced herself and she's like, okay, all right, go ahead, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Right,
Like,
it's
I
not
know
gonna
that, like, I said that I wanted to try this, and you said that you wanted to try this, but, like...
Well, you said it's not gonna kill me, right?
No, I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, I don't think it will. You kind of seem fragile, but, like...
What's happening?
We're just doing a test.
Sir, they break.
Oh, I know. I'm...
Like, I said granddaughter, like, the demon blood is very diluted.
She wants me to do this, though.
I just want to see. It's okay.
And I use life drain.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll.
Okay.
So this would be kick some ass. So you go ahead and roll. Yeah, roll plus weird. This is perfect.
It's a 12.
Okay. How much harm your life drained you?
2.
Okay, 2. So this is 2. This is gonna ignore any armor. But that's very good. You have total control over it. What does this look like?
I think Sir reaches out her hand and takes Abby's and just kind of like, you can kind of see the color drain from Abby's face.
Oh. That
Do I
is
need to, like,
strange.
Catch you or anything? You're not gonna like
No.
faint.
No, that's definitely not the worst thing that's happened to me.
Abby, you okay?
Yeah, I just feel a little tired. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I have to be really close to someone to be able to use it,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah. Is it like you're actually like? I should test. One second. She goes over to a machine, pricks her finger, and like starts testing her like oxygen in her blood, and like making sure that everything, like trying to figure out what exactly just happened.
that doesn't count as like harming a human, right? I mean, she asked me to.
Consent is key.
Yeah. You got her permission first, so it's all right. Just try not to repeat it too often. We have a couple of fangers on standby. What do y'all got?
Oh, good. We found out. I found out that the Hellmouth is kind of the nexus, the center point of all of this stuff that's been going on. So, I mean, ideally, if we close it, then we can, at least for a while, stop the things that are happening. I mean, it'd take a lot of magic, but it'd be okay to do.
Great. All right. I mean, I guess that explains too why. I mean, I like the place, and Ghoul likes the place, and weird shit happens all the time. And
yeah, I am concerned that we should probably do this sooner rather than later, so that because time doesn't mean a lot to a demon. So why would she come back so quickly?
Unless something's going down. Yeah. All right. Well, what do you need?
A lot of stuff. Actually, not that much stuff. I just need a lot of items so that, a lot of one item so that I can, I have a list.
Yeah.
You guys found out about the exorcism?
Yep. Got the writing right here.
Okay, and you've determined that we can exorcise the demon from the body and not just the whole thing? Because last time we did this, she went away completely.
Based on my understanding, this is an exorcism, not a banishment, so it'll cast the demon out.
Okay. So we know how to hold her. We know how to exorcise her. We know how to seal her. That's going to be tricky, but we also know how to seal the Hellmouth.
Wow, you got a lot done.
I'm collectively. That was more of a collective thing. So, that's good. But that does mean, sir, you can't really go home this way.
Cool.
I mean,
I'll figure it out.
unless she. I mean, do you want to go home before we do it, or?
I don't know. I've kind of liked what I've seen of this whole human world thing so far. Like, maybe I'll like travel.
It's pretty great, yeah. Yeah, to travel, you kind of have to have money too. You know, we'll talk about it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to stick around, like I can, you know, kind of give you the lay of the land and all that. Yeah.
Cool. I'll figure out that money thing. Get back to me on that.
Abby leans over to Sally. Sally, you can stay at the house. I don't know if I feel comfortable with her staying at the house.
It's okay. I'm gonna call my lawyer in a little bit and figure out if I have any money left. I'll be fine.
You know I can always give you my inheritance that was probably started way back in your day. You know, I can give you some money.
We'll figure it out.
So, we need to make a plan. Figure out when we're gonna get Rex, because that's something we're gonna have to do soon.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with this first.
Where are we gonna do it?
I mean, do we know where she's holed up?
I followed her back to an apartment building. She might be the one she's staying at, unless she's
Is
moving
it
around.
the same complex as Sally?
Is it? Wynn would have known that because he's been to Sally's
Mhm.
place. So
Yeah, it's the same complex.
Is it the same apartment building? Is it the same room?
No, it is not.
Okay.
it's the building you used to stay in.
Is it just me, or is this feeling a little single white female for everybody else? I just...
Why?
Yeah, she clearly has it out to you for you.
Well, I get that, but this seems like... I mean, maybe she's just trying to be an asshole, but... I don't know. It just seems weird to me. I mean, I'm not a demon, so I guess it...
It's a pissing contest for the most part. She's just showing that, you know, I'm out of here so she can just piss all over my turf, but...
It's like she's trying to be the anti-Sally.
The nega Sally.
Well, you kind of are the nega Sally now. With the look.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true. I mean, I don't mind it.
It looks great.
I wouldn't have done it for myself, but I mean... I look less like mom now, that's for sure.
All right. I don't know. I mean, you can give her a call and try to arrange some sort of meeting. See where she wants to meet up.
Us? Give her a call?
I was
I
thinking
can do
Sal.
I mean,
Do you think we should keep it? I mean, maybe she already knows, but don't you think that'd be a good ace in her pocket if she doesn't know that Sally's back? And that we have Sir here too?
I don't know. Maybe I can give a call and try to convince her to meet me at the warehouse, some sort of macho showdown sort of thing. Make her think that I'm
Trying to kill her.
trying to kill her.
Okay. I can seal off the warehouse. Well, I think I've already sealed off the warehouse from scrying and stuff like that, so might be a good idea.
And just
We
make
had
sure we're
done
talking
that
about
previously.
the Hellmouth warehouse. I feel like we have multiple warehouses.
Yeah, are you talking about here or our original warehouse that you turned into a bachelor pad?
That was one night.
You didn't ask.
Probably the non-Hellmouth one.
The one where we banished her before?
Yeah.
it's gonna seem a little obvious.
Well, again, maybe I can convince her that this is just me and I'm doing this kind of going rogue.
Okay.
I feel like that's also what we did last time.
What if we set everything up and then did it at her place?
I know she's hanging out the Centurion during the day.
What if we
Good.
did it there?
I don't know how this is gonna go, and I kind of, like, I've worked at that bar for 150 years. Like, I don't want to blow it up.
Well, that's true. But if we blow up, like, an apartment complex, it's probably gonna be worse.
During the day, most people are at work.
Sally.
I'll scare everybody out of there.
Do you need someone to scare people?
All right.
See?
We could just... we'll figure it out. But...
We'll say there's a gas leak. It works every time.
Let's pull the fire alarm.
No, that's not gonna work, Win, because then the police are gonna come.
Yeah, we don't... Nah. Gas leak.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll make everything portable.
Alright, so we break into her apartment, set up there, convince everyone in the building to get out, jump her when she comes back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so we start to set a plan in motion. It has been a couple of hours, so at this point, it's not really a glamour, but Sir's eyes start to change back and her horns come back.
I wonder if I can make something for this.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point.
You can't have her walking around with horns. I mean, right now it doesn't matter, but like later...
She's just going to be going from the car up to the apartment. It's not like... Have you seen half the people walking around on campus? Like...
I mean, I always know when the theater department is doing
a
big makeup final. It's a whole thing.
No one's going to look twice. It'll be fine.
Do you want to do this today?
Yeah.
Do we have adequate equipment to do all of this today?
Well, let's see.
Because we could do the exorcism, carry the body, do that here, do the lockaway spell at this place, at this warehouse.
They're all going to be big magic, so it's just about what order you want to do them in.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll bring everything we need. Set up at the apartment. Bring every talisman, herb, crystals, all the lot, and just be ready for whatever we need.
Okay. Yeah. If we can do it, then let's do it. But...
The longer we wait, the more chance she's gonna wise up to what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Or just skip town.
I mean, well, that's it. I just don't think she's going to skip town, and I think she's going to be expecting something, which is fine. We just have to make sure that we have enough time at her place before she comes home.
Yeah. What time is it right now?
Good question. It's probably late afternoon. It's about like it's probably in the evening. It's probably about like 6.
And when I was following her and stuff, I was assuming she was staying at the Centurion pretty late to hustle pool and stuff. Yeah. We probably got like 6 hours or so until she comes back anyway.
They can... What?
I mean, ideally speaking, if I go over there and talk to her, set it up that I want her to leave town and that's why I'm talking to her, she's less likely to expect that we're waiting up at her apartment.
I mean, that's true. But that's also you going to talk to her alone.
Send Belial with me.
All right.
Your sir can come. I mean, she's super annoying, but I mean, if you want.
I thought she was pretty pleasant.
Angula, not sir.
No, sir. I hate Angula.
Found me
I'm talking-
pleasant?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Never been described as pleasant before.
Don't take it personally.
I meant it as a compliment.
All right. I mean, that's your call, Sal. If you want to have your shot to convince her to leave.
Oh, I mean, we're still gonna do everything we need to.
Yeah.
I mean, if she just wants to skip town and not even go back to her apartment, that's on her, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah, so
Right.
she'll go distract her and we'll go to her apartment and exorcise the demon.
All right.
That demon. Oh, sir. You're probably not gonna want to be around. Is it a specific target or is it an area effect?
What?
The
Like,
exorcism.
can I hear the exorcism and be fine?
That's my question.
I'm not possessing anybody.
Right.
I mean, she is a full-blooded demon.
Right.
I don't know. I can start reading this. You can tell me at what point you start getting uncomfortable.
Oh,
Let's do it.
it's a good experiment.
I just want to see what happens.
I don't.
Just like a little
You're gonna
bit.
do it?
She can't be partially exorcised, right? I mean, I don't even know if she can be exorcised because she's not possessing someone.
I wouldn't recommend it.
When?
When doesn't start until it gets the okay.
So she shouldn't be there for it at all.
Just to be on the safe side. At least out of earshot.
That's no fun. I really wanted to see what it would do to me.
Well, it's just I'll just read the first verse and you just tell me.
You know, why don't you read it over silently and see if any of it sounds like all demons everywhere, or if it's like insert name here, you know, just look quietly and like.
It's like 6 paragraphs and it's a lot of Latin. I have no idea what any of this means.
Just give it here. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Just give it to me.
I'm just going to read the first paragraph and we're just going to see what happens.
Sally, it's gonna be fine.
I mean, I can't what's it gonna do if we don't finish it? Maybe it'll hurt a little, which would be super exciting.
Or it could pull you out of your body and leave you in like a paralyzed spiritual form for all eternity.
That's true.
From only reading the first verse?
Don't fuck with exorcisms. I'm just saying. It is not great.
You know what? I think I'm on Sally's side here. I think this is I flip-flopped. I'm sorry.
Err on the side of not exorcism.
When?
I think it's Sir's choice.
I want to try it.
All right. Regnatere cantate Azariel. Facilite domino qui fertis super calum cale ad orentium. It continues that
I
way.
was just gonna see how much you were gonna read of it.
It's me trying to read this in Wynn's voice is incredibly difficult.
I know.
Incredible. It's
Ecce
amazing.
debate voce
I could send you a long
sue.
ass exorcism.
Do
I recognize
Oh
some.
wait, you're about to get to the part that everybody knows because it's supernatural. It's the second verse. Exorcismus.
Exorcismus te omnis in mundis spiritus omnis satanica protestus omnis incursio infernalis adversali omnis legio omnis congratio et secte diabolica.
Wow, you did a real bad job with some of those words, buddy.
I'm really trying to do this in Wynn's voice, and this
You're
is
doing
very
amazing.
hard.
That's exactly what it would sound like. Okay, question then. You just kind of, as you're reading through it, do you want to exercise, Sirza?
No,
Or are you just reading?
I'm just reading.
Okay. Sirza, nothing happens.
That's boring.
Father D says something about like intent, so I think as long as I'm only focused on exercising Angie, then we should be fine.
See, this is why we experiment.
I really feel my age right now.
I can keep reading though if we want to be sure.
No! That's enough. Just the whole thing made my teeth rattle. Alright. Give me your grocery list. What do we need?
And when are we getting the fangs?
I'm supposed to call Haley, so I assume they'll be on standby.
That'll be a sight for sore eyes. What? I
No.
like her.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Is it because my eyes are red? Did I make a pun?
Yep, definitely. I'll give her a call. Let her know that we're going to be hitting this in a couple hours. Maybe I can get her to evacuate the building. That might make things easier.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna, now that I have some of Sir's blood, I'm gonna see if I can maneuver something and make her a talisman or something that'll keep her appearance looking more human. She does this.
Sure.
Are you doing some kind of magic to do this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
go ahead
using her
and,
blood to do this.
Let's go ahead and roll for it.
Cool. A 5? Roll 20. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you do it.
I do it. Well, that should work. Hands it over.
She's about to explode.
She hands you a talisman.
Well, I guess Sir puts it on.
Oh, God.
You just murdered your great aunt.
You put on the talisman. Nothing happens.
I don't think it's working.
Oh. Huh. Back. I'll fiddle with it more.
All right.
You guys hear a cell phone ring. It's not any of yours. It's from inside a drawer in the infirmary.
In the
Not-
infirmary?
That's not the word that
I was like, wait, what?
It's not the word I wanted to say.
I open it.
Cannot think of the word.
We're at the help mouth, right? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a
Winnebago?
no. There's an office in here, and there's stuff inside it.
Okay. The file cabinet?
I don't know why I
The
said the
desk.
infirmary. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
You're in the warehouse, and my brain knows that, but my mouth does not. But we've been in here before. There's the office, and there's like a desk and stuff, and so in one of the drawers, a cell phone is ringing.
I open the drawer and look at the cell phone.
You open the drawer. You look at the cell phone. It's not a number you recognize, but Sally, it is a phone you recognize. It's your old phone that has been stashed in this drawer with some other bits and bobs. There's some paper in here. There's some like computer parts. There's like a motherboard just like sort of in the back.
Sally, is this yours?
What the hell? Who the fuck is this?
Sally,
Hey.
you're back.
Woohoo.
And you got company.
Don't we always have company in our hearts, really? If you hold the hope and the love, you're never alone.
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you.
So, who's the redhead?
Friend of mine, here on vacation.
Huh. Is that Surza?
Yeah.
Well, tell her hi for old Angie. She was just a little thing when I saw her last.
Angola says hi.
Tell her fuck you.
She says go fuck yourself. She is family after all.
Hmm. Yeah, well, fuck her too, I guess. I did the redhead thing first.
I am not getting in between that argument. Whatever. You both look great.
So, what is a half-breed like you doing in a place like this?
This is my home. And pretty sure that you and I had an arrangement. So, you want to get the fuck out of town before I make you?
Nah, I think I'm gonna stay.
Yeah. I was actually kind of hoping you were going to say that.
So, where you all want to have this out?
Why don't we say our old warehouse tomorrow?
Cute. All sentimental. Is that the human side, or did dying just screw with your brain?
No, we just have control over it, and it's less likely to get interrupted when I kill you.
All right. I like it. And bring Sarza. I want it to be a fair fight. Kisses.
I'm really, really going to enjoy this.
She hangs up.
Sally
So
crushes the phone.
Oh. What did she want?
She already knew. I don't know. Maybe she sensed it. Maybe she's got eyes in here. I don't know.
Maybe some magic went really bad.
What model phone do you have? How does that thing still have a charge?
I've kept it charged just in
Oh,
case.
okay. I was gonna say, you need to upgrade. Mine barely lasts a day.
Well, those new Samsungs are now.
Yeah. So you think she might know about our plan then, or should we continue what we were doing?
I said tomorrow for a reason.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep drinking and doing her thing. And she might go case the warehouse. But that'll keep her away from her apartment.
Okay. Should we have Belial tail her, or should we have some way of doing that? We need to know where she is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send Blau to scout. Think you
Will
can be
she
quiet,
able to
buddy?
sense him?
I can be so quiet.
Nah, he's good at this.
Okay, buddy.
Just don't let her see you, okay?
Doesn't he not have a mouth?
He has a mouth. How do you think he eats all those Doritos?
He's got a big old mouth full of
I
white
thought
teeth.
he was just a void.
He has eyes and a mouth. He
just
doesn't have
consumed.
hands or anything.
Unless he wants hands, then he can make hands.
Then you can have hands. He just likes being a fluff.
I draw your attention to the picture that is on the in the Roll20 game. All right, keep an eye on her, buddy.
You got it, boss. Okay, love you, bye.
He
Pats
flies
him on the
away.
head.
Sir, I'm sorry getting you into this. I mean, if you want to hang out and you want to get in a fight, cool. I mean, she is ridiculously powerful, and I'm honestly hoping it doesn't actually come to a fight. I just really liked saying that. It was kind of fun to posture.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want, I can say. If you don't want, I can go. I'm cool with whichever option, really.
I think she was just fucking around, but she said she wanted you there. Which means I kind of don't. I don't know what she has planned.
But then that really makes me want to go.
I know. But she wanted you there. She told you to go.
Fine. Won't go.
There is one thing that we kind of haven't considered. What if, when we exercise the demon, the host body is still alive?
Oof. Would I know? Has Angula looked like this for as long as I've known her? Like, how long has she had this host? Has she had a different host at any point?
She has, yeah. She has a type.
She likes redheads.
Yeah, she goes for a type, but yeah, she previously has had different vessels.
So it's possible that this vessel is still alive and she hasn't like had it for the past 200 years or something.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
I mean, we do what we can for them.
But we need to use them to seal her away.
Use them how?
They savvy. Use them how? Are they a consumable in this?
Wait, what? Wait. What is the question?
We need the host body.
Uh-huh.
What will it do to them if they are still alive? This
Don't
spell
know.
to seal- Okay.
You don't know. No, you don't know.
Okay. Abby's gonna make a decision here. And she's just gonna say, we'll probably just have to convince them, and they should be fine.
All right. Do what we gotta do.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
What we have to do.
All right, let's gear up and get going.
So, while we all contemplate the morality of that, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end for today. So we're already a little bit over time. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us today. Thank you to my players for playing with me. Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan,
for being our chaos bean today. Thanks for playing with us.
I love her so much.
You could be here. Very quickly, at the end of the session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
No. But we
Did we
did get Sal back.
Well,
I'm getting to that.
Oh.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Yes.
You did get Sally back. Good job. Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah. About sealing demons and killing demons and chaos
That's definitely
demons.
true. It's definitely true. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Sally is alive.
Sally
is-
changed.
Incredibly important.
Learned about Surza.
Mm-hmm.
Also
A lot of
true.
us are that.
Also true. That's 3, so 2 XP for everybody. Morgan, you can also have 2 XP.
Oh, right. I failed. Haha.
Yes,
level
and then any failed rolls.
I level up again. I'm running out of things to do.
We're about to wipe that slate clean, I think.
I am literally running out of options to pick for level ups for Win at this point. I'm just gonna start banking XP.
You cannot bank XP.
I'm just gonna start burning XP. I'd like to buy a
Can
new
we-
arc.
Yeah.
Do an intrusion.
Can I do an intrusion?
Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Unfortunately, we will not be back for a bit because I and some of our cast here will be away for my birthday next week. I'm very excited. So we're actually going to be missing the next 2 weeks of this game. So we will be back on Sunday, May the 9th, in a couple of weeks. So we will miss you until then. But yeah, that was great. And it was everything I could have hoped for. Any last words? Anything anybody wants to plug or promote or say before we go away?
Yeah, in an hour, go check out an hour and a half. Check out my channel. I'll be hacking up. Savannah will be there. We're doing Playthings of the Gods tonight, and I'll look more like Sid does right now.
And I'll have blue hair.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan, tell the people where they can find you.
Thanks for having me. Imaginatrix on all the internet. That's what I go by. So that's where you can find me, on Twitter, on Instagram, my website, everywhere.
Do it. All the follows. All right. Game nights will be back live after this on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time for another Tabletop Tuesdays. They're playing Cthulhu. It's great. It's David's running it. I'll be and Alex playing in it. And it's really, really fun already, even after just 1 episode. So join us live for that. We will see you for this game in a couple of weeks. So hang on to it. Hang on to this energy, this murderous energy. Until then, we will see everybody soon. And until then, good game and good night, Internet.